So now that we've created our first route, we're now able to go out in the field and do some prospecting in person. Download TerriTutorial's mobile app now, and I will show you how to use it while you're in the field. So once you've downloaded the TerriTutorial app, go ahead and fire it up, and then go to Routes, and then tap on your route that you just created. So these are all the companies routed in a list-based format. If I want to see the logic behind the route, I'm going to tap on the map icon to the top right-hand side of the screen. So as you can see here, this shows me the logic behind the route. So it has me starting at ComTrend, which is number 1, and then has me going all the way to 76, which would be my endpoint, which is Grandest Titanium. And then if I want to see where I am in relation to the route, I would go to the triangulation button on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, and it will show me where I am in relation to the route that I'm going on. So I'm going to go back to the route in list format, and let's just say I want to start at the start point. So I'd tap on ComTrend, and then let's say I was ready to go to ComTrend. I'm going to go click Navigate Me, and then I'm going to choose my favorite mapping software, navigation software. So I'm going to do Waze, and Waze will direct me to ComTrend. So once I've arrived, I'll go back, and I see here that I'm going to see John or Jaime Ortiz. If I want to do some research on John or Jaime, I could tap on the LinkedIn, and here you see John's LinkedIn. I could send him a message from here, or I could do some research to better calibrate my call with him or my meeting with him. So I'm going to go back to the TerriTutorial app, and let's say I went in and had a meeting with John. I'm going to add a note. I'm going to say great call. Obviously, you'd write something with more substance in, but I'm just going to write that. And then I'm going to say I had a meeting. I'm going to Now this will timestamp and archive the notes and what was said in the notes. So I could better structure my calls in the future. And then the only other thing I would do from here is tap on the circle next to the company. And this is the status part, which I showed you a little bit on web, but this is a priority system that helps you dictate what you're doing for the day. So I'm going to mark this as high priority because I had a great meeting with John, and I think that we're going to close this deal. So once I'm finished with this account, I will tap the top right-hand arrow to go to my next company on my route, which would be Neutraland. And then I would do the same thing as I did on ComTrend. So I'd go navigate myself using Waze, and it will take me to Neutraland. And then I'll go back. And I could also, if I wanted to find additional contact information, or if I didn't have contact information about this company, I could go to Fetch Contacts. And it will show all the contacts that we have in our system for the company in question. So let's say Gene Bruno is the person that I want to go and see. I would buy their contact information. I press all done. So there's Gene. The only other thing I wanted to show you is I'm going to go back to the route in list format by tapping the name of the route. And so let's say I was running low on time and I only wanted to see my high priority accounts. So I'm going to go to filter, and then all the way down here is filter by status. And I'm going to say that I only want to see my active and high priority accounts. So I'm going to filter. And as you can see here, it's only routed my high priority and active account. Now this is really where status comes into play. Here it's only routed my high priority and active accounts. And this is how you make the best decisions when you're out in the field, is by quickly filtering out the low priority accounts versus the high priority accounts and quickly making decisions in the most efficient format.